So, hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good, good, good. How's your day?
It's good.
It's
All
good?
going good now.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So basically, I'll give you like a brief introduction about what we're doing here. So I'll just be asking you a
Yes.
few questions about who you are, why, like where you live, what do you do, just saying so the people who are watching our interview
Yes.
can pick up something, learn something from it, learn from your life basically, and that's the whole thing. So going off
You did a
that,
good job.
yeah. Going off that, can you introduce yourself briefly?
My name is Nemani Drew.
Yeah.
I'm from Fiji, the islands of Fiji in the
Yeah.
South Pacific,
Yeah.
and I'm 28 years old,
Mm.
and I'm currently teaching here in Erdenet City, Orhon Empathy School.
All right, cool. You got it. So you're from Fiji. You're from the Fiji Islands. Tell us a little
Yes,
bit more about Fiji and what it's like there, or just anything about it.
Fiji is a very, very hot country, tropical country, right?
Yeah.
Very different from Mongolia in terms
Oh
of
yeah,
weather.
definitely.
Very cold for us here.
Yeah.
Also in Fiji, there are 330 islands,
Oh wow, it's a lot.
330 islands, and our population is less than a million
Oh, less than a million.
people.
Wow, it's not that much.
Yes, less than a million. And in Fiji is a multicultural country.
Mm.
So we have Fijians, natives like myself,
Yep.
and also we have Indo-Fijians, the Indians,
Okay.
that came to Fiji during the endangered system when we were under the British colony for a long time. So they came into work in the sugarcane fields. So that's why we have a diverse culture. Yes.
Yeah. It's very multicultural.
Yes, it is.
So you come from a very hot, nice, like Fiji is like deemed as like the vacation country, right? Everyone
That's the
wants to
vacation island.
sit at the beach, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So how did you end up in Mongolia, which is like, I can say not the most tourism friendly place?
Yes, well, first of all, I was teaching in Fiji for about 4 years.
Okay.
So a friend of mine came over in 2018,
Hmm.
and then she introduced teaching in Mongolia to me and a few other friends of mine.
Ah,
So we decided to come and accompany her the year after, which was 2019.
yeah.
So it's a group of schools. They teach in UB, Ulaanbaatar,
Yeah.
in Elite International School,
Ah,
while I'm
yeah.
in Orhon. So we're separated. So
Yeah.
that's how I came to Mongolia. Yes,
So do you
through
like,
a friend.
yeah. So do you live alone or do you live?
Yes, I live alone here in Erdenet. I'm the only Fijian here at the moment.
Yeah. That must be pretty weird. I know that Mongolia isn't as multicultural as Fiji, I guess. Yeah.
Yes.
So what do you teach in your school?
Well, I teach English
Yeah.
for grade students, and I help out a little bit in some higher classes.
Yeah.
But I basically just teach English.
So when you live, is Fiji like, does Fiji have English as their like normal language they speak, or are there other languages you speak, or?
Since it's a multicultural country,
Yeah.
it's the medium of language of communication and interaction in schools, government, and also shops, businesses. So basically, English is our way of communication.
Yeah.
But we have our native tongue, our own languages, which
Yeah.
is the Ethiopian language. And then we also have the Indian language. So in order to communicate, we need English.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Can you like speak the other two languages, or?
I speak Fijian, yes, I do.
Yeah, I see.
Ethiopian, yes.
Yep. Speaking of languages, have you like learned any like Mongolian words or anything like that?
Little bit, just a little bit.
Just to get by?
Yes,
Oh, what was like
especially
a word that like that you struggled with? Or like,
for me, when I catch a cab, a taxi,
yeah.
and to describe where I'm going to is quite a hectic thing for me. Because,
Yeah, I can imagine, yeah.
yes, so all I learned was left, right, zoom, barong,
Yeah.
only those kind of languages I do.
That's great. That's great. That's amazing.
Yep.
So comparing like the comparing Fiji and Mongolia, like, what's like the biggest differences that you noticed, except for weather, but that's an obvious case.
Yes, that's the obvious case. Well, food is another one.
Food.
Food, yes.
Yeah.
For us, we love, since we are surrounded by ocean,
Yeah.
so seafood is
Yeah.
source of food, you know,
Yeah.
and also root crops,
Oh yeah.
cassava, taro,
Ah
yams,
yeah. We don't have a
yes,
lot of
so,
those.
and vegetables.
Yeah.
Even though we're big, we love our vegetables, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. We're very meat, dairy heavy.
Yes, that is correct. Everyday meat,
Everyday meat. Yeah. Exactly.
but
So
it
it's
helps
winter
us
there right
in
now,
terms
right?
of the weather.
Yeah. It's winter
Yes,
there. Is this your first
yes,
winter here?
yes. My first winter, my first time to see the snow, last 2 years, 2019, when I
Ah
first
yeah.
came.
Yeah. So what?
So it was really exciting. It came out around midnight,
Ah yeah.
midnight. I took my phone and I video called my family just to see the snow. I ran outside.
It's amazing.
That's how exciting I was.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of people like so I live in New Zealand, right? So like there's a lot of people in New Zealand that have like never seen snow as well. Like people who live in the north side.
Ah,
So the South
yeah,
Island is like
yes.
very close to Antarctic, so it's like sometimes it snows, but like North Island people, there's like what does snow look like that. So great.
So you live in New Zealand. Which part of New Zealand do you live in?
The North Island, so Auckland.
Auckland. Oh, all right.
Yeah. Have you ever been to New
Mhm.
Zealand?
No, my sister lives there, by the way.
Oh, I see. Where
There
is
is a
your sister?
family. Hamilton,
Hamilton. It's like down
yes,
south, I think. Yeah.
down south. Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
So you've heard about Fiji then, because most people here haven't heard about Fiji.
Yeah, like Fiji is like a lot of people talk about it as like a vacation thing. Some of my friends,
Yes,
they're like, "Oh, we're going to Fiji like for the summer holidays," the kind of thing.
yes.
Yeah, that was like the very big thing. And there's like some of my schoolmates like that are from Fiji and stuff like that as well. Yeah.
Oh, all right,
Are
cool.
you like so like I'm guessing you're quite knowledgeable about like all the other islands, right? Like Tonga, Samoa, that
Tonga, Samoa, yes,
yeah.
Vanuatu.
There's a lot of Tongans and Samoans here, I think. I've noticed that.
Yes, in New Zealand, yes. Yeah.
So, like, let's talk about more about you. What is like something that you're like the most proud of, like an accomplishment that you're like really proud of?
For me, first of all, it's that I'm a Fijian
Yeah,
and I'm here in Mongolia teaching English, you know.
yeah,
There's only a few of us.
yeah,
There's only a few of us here.
great.
So, yes,
Yeah,
about I believe 8 to 12 Fijians that are here teaching, but 8 of us in the same company, which is in 2 schools in UB, Elite International, and
yeah,
UB Empathy,
yeah,
and 1 teacher is in Bayugli,
yeah.
and another teacher is I'm the other one. In Dahan, there's no Fijian at the moment.
Yeah. So you're all alone. That's rough. That's rough.
Yes.
Oh, great though. Yeah, that's definitely I feel like is an accomplishment because like winter is a different beast in Mongolia. I feel like.
Yes, that is correct.
Mm. Do you have someone knocking on your door?
Sorry?
Did you have
Yes,
someone
someone's knocking on my door.
Oh, you can answer it if you want. You won't mind.
Sure. It's all right, they're gone.
Okay. So you've been living in Mongolia for like a year now, right? Almost 2 years? Like, this is your second year?
Almost 2 years, yes, that is
Yeah.
correct.
Do you miss your country? Like, do you miss Fiji or have you visited
I
back?
do miss
Yeah.
Fiji
Mm.
very much because of the food and the weather,
Yeah.
and also my family. I miss my family and
That's
friends.
always a big thing.
Yes,
Like, I love New Zealand, but
especially
also,
due to this,
like family. So,
yes, and due to the pandemic, I
mm.
couldn't go home during summer.
Oh yeah, because of the pandemic. That's rough. That's rough. That's definitely rough. Oh, let's end it off on a positive note. Let's see if you can like name one good like amazing thing that you've liked about Mongolia so far, and then one thing about Fiji that you love as well.
Well, about Mongolia, I love the people.
Yeah.
They're really kind and caring, and I really appreciate the bond that we have with some teachers, the local teachers here that I have here,
Yep.
in Arhan School. We get to know each other very well, and they invite us to their homes during traditional occasions.
Yeah.
So I appreciate their culture and
Yeah.
also respect it. So it's a really good integrated stuff. And also for Fiji, the only thing I love about Fiji is it's sort of like a vacation every day, right?
Yeah.
So
I mean,
yes,
same thing with New Zealand because like the weather's always super nice.
yes, summer, yes, that is correct.
Yeah. So to finish it off, considering you've like, what do you call it? Traveled the world, like you went from you going from Fiji to like Mongolia, had like a very drastic change in environment and stuff like that. Can you tell like the people who are watching like an advice to help them transition from like to a change like that? So if they're going to a different country, what kind of advice you would give them?
But the only advice I would give people is to be true to themselves, to
Yeah.
who they are, be
Mm.
themselves, and at the same time, nothing comes easy. We have to work for it. We have to go to school, study, learn what we need to learn to get to where we want to be in life, and sacrifice. It takes a lot of time and dedication, right?
Yeah.
To get to where we want to be in life. So, and also if you are given an opportunity to work in another country, the first thing I would advise them is to respect their culture, respect their language, and respect who they are, because two different worlds, right? So in order to bring unity, we need to respect them, and especially host country. For my case, I have to respect Mongolia and its rules and regulations, right, and culture. Yes.
I think that's a very big point that hasn't been mentioned a lot. So when I ask these kind of questions from other people that I interview, they're always like, as you said, like hard work, sacrifice, but they always like kind of forget to mention the culture side of it, to be respectful and stuff. It's very like they're like, oh, okay, I'm gonna get in there, work hard, you know, make it big kind of thing. But also, it's great that you mentioned that like the respect and the culture and that kind of stuff. So,
and that's one thing that I love about Mongolia. You know, we've talked about with a few friends of mine in UB that how you preserve and protect your culture, your language, especially.
Yeah.
So it's something that we learn from it, and that's something I learned from it.
Yeah.
Okay, from Mongolia, is how much we have to treasure the importance of treasuring our mother tongue, our language. You know.
Exactly.
So that is something to take back home, I believe.
Yeah, because like Mongolians are they're naturally very prideful of their own culture, so they're like they really love the fact that they're Mongolian, and they're like
there's nothing wrong with that, you know.
Yeah, exactly. There's nothing wrong with that. I do it here too.
Yes. Oh my word.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. That was a wonderful interview. And would you like to say, do you have anything to say to anyone who's watching? Like anything you want to like put out, or any like a last message kind of thing, or no?
Well, maybe just be kind.
Yep.
To everyone that you meet. You never know what they're going through in life. Just be kind and smile if you can. From Fiji, we love to smile. We are the Smile Islands. We love to smile all the time whenever we meet people. And making someone happy is important, you know.
Yeah.
And also, I would like to thank you for what you're doing. You know, you're doing a great job, and congratulations on your part. And thank you for bringing a message across to the others. So thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much. And yeah, that was a really great interview. Thanks so much. Have a good one.
Bye, Steve. Bye.
Bye.